Good afternoon and welcome to Tainan, a small city on the south coast of Taiwan. It's actually the oldest city in Taiwan and it used to be the capital city until it was moved up to Taipei. I have got 3 nights here, so today I am going by what the hostel recommends me to do in the local area. So I have just come to a temple. It was really funny when she was recommending me things to do. She has recommended me 4 temples and 3 museums, and she has said they all look nicer from the outside than from the inside, so do not pay for them. So we're going to have a look at the outsides and then decide if I want to go inside. Now, I've already been to the art museum, which was the first one she told me to go to, and it looks okay from the outside. It used to be a police station built by the Japanese, and I went inside. They only had 1 exhibition room open, so I didn't pay to see it, but it was only 80 Taiwanese dollars, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but 40 Taiwanese dollars roughly is about £1 at the minute, so that was okay if you wanted to, but there was only 1 room, so I didn't see the point. And now I am at another temple. I can't remember the names of all the temples, they're very similar. So this is the temple. So I've just come in the park next to the temple to view it, and it is very pretty, and I am tempted to head in, but then I've been watching people and they literally walk in the door, take a picture and turn around and walk out. So I will probably follow the hostel worker's advice and just look at them all from the outside, because I'm sure she wouldn't have said that if the insides were something to see. So we're going to have a look around here, and then we are heading to the Justorial Museum. Okay, so I have been into the Judicinal Museum. Now that museum was free, so I did head in there, and it's a really nice building, which is why the locals, when it closed from being a court, protested that it be kept like a historical building. So you can go in there for free, and it's got all stuff about rights and the history of the building, so if that's stuff that interests you, head in there. I am now going to Tainan department store, which was the first department store in the whole of Taiwan, and apparently they do guided tours around there because it's such a big historical place. So it's just the other side of this nice new building, so we're going to head in there now. Good afternoon. So since I last spoke to you, it's been a little while, I will admit. It actually the next day. So I did visit the department store, and while they weren't doing tours, I did just walk around it myself, which you can do. It is nice. It's 5 floors, and each floor has a different theme, whether that be cultural food, clothes, handmade stuff, all different stuff like that. But the hostel staff were right. It was very expensive, so I didn't buy anything there. And then I went to the remaining 2 temples. I did pay to go in one, however, it did look the same as every other temple I've been to in this part of Asia, so I didn't pay to go in the other one. But I did look at it from the outside, and I did get a video, so I'm sure I've already put them in. But yeah, it was nice, and it was a nice time to walk around. So then today I have walked to Anping district, and I am currently in Anping Fort, which is here. And I have actually learned a little bit of history about the town. So it was invaded by the Chinese, Japanese, Dutch, French and British at some point in time. And this fort I am currently sat in was built by the Dutch. So this area has got a lot of Dutch buildings, or what remains of them, which is quite cool. But it is raining, and it's raining on and off. And yeah, so the other things I wanted to do, well, watch the sunset on the beach. I think it's going to be raining and too dark for that. But I'm just going to take a walk around the area, and then we'll see if we can walk back or have to get the bus back. But yeah, let's go see what is around the fort. And you did have to pay for the fort, by the way, if you wanted to come. It was $70, but you can get it cheaper on Klook. I'll put the link below. If you buy it on there, it was only like 63 Taiwanese dollars, which is only like 20 pence different, but every little helps, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, enough of me talking, let's go look around the area. Good afternoon. So it's been a few days since I last spoke to you. I last spoke to you when I was in Anping. We were exploring the fort and then I was going to walk around the town. However, I didn't actually leave the fort grounds before it started torrential raining, and it continued all night, so I just got the bus back. And basically my luck with the weather has been very bad until here, fingers crossed. As you can see now, it's lovely blue skies behind me. But yeah, so that was the last I filmed in Tainan, and then I went to Kaohsiung, which will probably also be in this video. I'm just going to have to do like voiceovers for it because it also rained a lot there. So I visited the Pier 2, which is like an art centre, and it had a student arts exhibition. And then I went to a viewpoint, but the view wasn't actually that good. And then it started raining, so I went back to the hostel. And then the next day, I went to the Dome Light, which is basically, it's in the metro system, and it's just one of the stations, has got like really nice stained glass on the ceiling, which was interesting. But they were having some sort of like children's activities festival, so I didn't spend long there. And then I went to the Dragon and Tiger Pagodas, which is on the Lotus Lake. It's a very nice place, however, you guessed it, started raining. So I headed back, and that was all I had time to do, because in both of these cities, if it's raining, there's not a lot you can do because most of the stuff is outside, unless you want to go to like art galleries or something like that. I did go to Kaohsiung History Museum because that was free and it was raining, so it was inside. That was a bit interesting. It had like some history of the city, so you could do that. But yeah, otherwise I would say don't come at the start of rainy season. It's the very start of the rainy season in the north, which in like the Taipei area, so I thought once I came down from there it'd be okay. Unfortunately, it's been raining quite a lot until I am literally at the southern tip of Taiwan right now, and we finally got some good weather. So yeah, make sure you plan it, that you're not here anywhere near the rainy season basically, because it does affect your trip massively. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe so that you can see where we have finally got some good weather in the next video.